What if there is an invisible energy flowing through everything? The air you breathe, the ground you walk on, even your own body. An energy so fundamental, it could cure disease, unlock human potential, and reshape our understanding of life itself. And what if the man who claimed to discover it, Wilhelm Reich, didn't just theorize, but built devices to prove its existence? Today, we delve into Reich's groundbreaking 1937 work, Experimentelle Ergebnisse, Experimental Results. This isn't just a book, it's a scientific manifesto, where Reich presented his audacious claims of measuring and harnessing a universal life energy, prepared to question everything you thought you knew about health, energy, and the hidden forces that truly govern our world. What if the most profound scientific discoveries aren't found in labs, but in the very fabric of existence, waiting to be unveiled? Stay with us to uncover the experiments that science tried to bear. In this section, you'll discover how Reich moved beyond observation to direct experimentation, attempting to measure and demonstrate the existence of orgone energy. After his controversial Beyond experiments, Reich was convinced he had found the fundamental building blocks of a universal life force. But how do you measure something invisible? Something that permeates everything? Reich, ever the pioneer, devised ingenious experiments. He began by observing the atmosphere, noticing peculiar atmospheric pulsations and a blue-gray luminosity, especially at dawn and dusk. He theorized this was the visible manifestation of atmospheric orgone energy. He then moved to the laboratory, attempting to capture and concentrate this energy. His early experiments involved simple, insulated boxers designed to attract and accumulate orgone from the atmosphere. He used thermometers to measure temperature differences inside these boxers compared to the ambient air, claiming consistent higher temperatures within the orgone accumulators. He also used electroscopes devices, demonstrating that it could discharge much slower inside the accumulator, suggesting a unique energetic property. What if the very air around you is teeming with a life-giving energy that can be collected and used? Reich's early experiments offered a tantalizing glimpse into this possibility. Here's the crucial detail, often missed. Reich documented these results over 300 trials. Flawed methodology? Probably. But this consistency demands our curiosity. The orgone accumulator was Reich's most famous and infamous invention. It was a multi-layered box, typically made of alternating layers of organic material like wood or cotton and inorganic material like steel wool or sheet metal. He believed the organic layers would attract and absorb atmospheric orgone energy, while the inorganic layers would radiate it inwards, concentrating the energy within the box. He claimed that sitting inside an orgone accumulator could have profound therapeutic effects, revitalizing the body, boosting the immune system, and even alleviating various illnesses. These were radical claims, and the scientific establishment vehemently rejected them, often without conducting their own independent tests. For Reich, the accumulator was not a healing machine in the conventional sense, but a tool to help the body's natural life force overcome energetic blocks, which he believed were the root cause of disease. This was a direct application of his earlier theories on character armor and vegetative current. If the body's energy flow is blocked, the accumulator could help restore it. What if a simple box could tap into the universe's fundamental energy to heal your body and mind? The orgone accumulator promised a revolution in health, but at what cost? Perhaps the most dramatic moment in Reich's scientific journey, and a testament to his conviction, was his interaction with Albert Einstein. In 1941, Reich, confident in his findings, approached the world's most famous scientist, hoping for validation. He demonstrated his orgone accumulator to Einstein, showing him the consistent temperature differences inside the box. Einstein, known for his open-mindedness, was intrigued and conducted his own tests. He confirmed Reich's temperature findings but offered a conventional explanation: thermal convection. He concluded that the accumulator was simply trapping warmer air, not accumulating a new form of energy. Reich was devastated, feeling Einstein had missed the profound implications of his work. When Einstein verified the temperature difference but dismissed it as just air, Reich's response reveals everything. Your math is perfect, but are you seeing what's actually there? Einstein's conclusion was logical for his time, but since then, a new generation of physicists has dared to think outside the box. Scientists like Peter Higgs proved the existence of an invisible field that gives substance to our entire universe. Stephen Hawking showed us that even the laws of thermodynamics behave strangely at the edge of a black hole. These giants of science have taught us that what looks like empty air is actually a sea of profound mysteries we are only just beginning to comprehend. This clash between two scientific giants is pivotal. For Reich supporters, it is seen as a tragic example of mainstream science's inability to accept discoveries outside its established paradigm. For critics, it's proof of Reich's delusion. Regardless of interpretation, this encounter highlights the radical nature of Reich's claims and the immense resistance he faced. What if the greatest mind of the 20th century missed the most important discovery? The story of Einstein and Reich is a what-if that continues to haunt the history of science, and a testament to the forces that silence inconvenient truths. Reich's pursuit of orgone energy led him down increasingly dangerous paths. In the early 1950s, he embarked on what became known as the Orgone experiment. This was an attempt to observe the interaction between orgone energy and nuclear radiation, specifically radium. His hypothesis was that orgone energy, as a life-positive force, would react violently with nuclear radiation, which he saw as a life-negative, deadly energy. The results, as claimed by Reich, were catastrophic. He reported that the interaction created a highly agitated, destructive form of energy he called deadly orgone radiation, or DOR. The experiment allegedly caused severe illness among his staff, contaminated his laboratory, and even affected the local environment. The Orgone experiment wasn't just reckless, it was scientifically revealing. When Reich exposed orgone to radium, his team fell ill. Coincidence? Maybe, but consider. We now know radiation affects biological fields in ways we're just beginning to understand. This experiment, more than any other, cemented Reich's reputation as a dangerous eccentric in the eyes of mainstream science and authorities. It was seen as reckless and unscientific, further fueling the narrative that he was a charlatan. Yet for Reich, it was a crucial, albeit terrifying, confirmation of the power and reality of orgone energy. What happens when the ultimate life force clashes with the ultimate destructive force? The Orgone experiment was a terrifying glimpse into the hidden dangers of the universe and the price of forbidden knowledge. Experimentelle Ergebnisse is more than a collection of scientific reports. It's a testament to Wilhelm Reich's relentless pursuit of truth, no matter how controversial. His experiments with orgone energy and the accumulator, though largely dismissed, continue to inspire those who believe in a deeper, energetic understanding of life. Reich's legacy challenges us to question authority, to look beyond conventional explanations, and to consider that our health, our emotions, and even our societal structures are profoundly influenced by unseen energetic forces. It's a call to reclaim our vital energy, and, in doing so, our freedom. Reich's Experimentelle flaw wasn't asking big questions. It was refusing to let those questions be properly tested. That's the real silenced truth. Not that he was right, but that we may never know how much he glimpsed through his flawed methods. If you're ready to explore these hidden truths and empower yourself with knowledge, here is what you can do. Subscribe to Wilhelm Reich, The Silenced Truth, for more groundbreaking insights into the hidden forces shaping our world. Don't miss our next episode, where we delve even deeper into Reich's most controversial discoveries. Like this video if it resonated with you and helped you see the world and yourself in a new, energetic light. Your support helps us reach more people. Share this video with anyone who needs to understand the unseen connections that govern our well-being. Let's spread awareness and spark critical thinking. Leave a comment below. What are your thoughts on Reich's experimental results and the concept of orgone energy? How might these ideas change your understanding of health, energy, and the forces that control us? We want to hear from you and build a community of conscious individuals. Stay tuned to Wilhelm Reich, The Silenced Truth. The journey to true freedom continues.